Lindsay and I came together. We both run our own businesses. I work around mental health and wellbeing consultancy, and I'm also a coach, so a one-to-one coach.
Oh,
And Lindsay works as a teacher at an alternative provision, and she's an ADHD coach. We're just two friends that are very passionate about making a difference in the community. And both of us have been through our own kind of journeys in life and hit obstacles and have come out the other end. And for us, it was about coming together and putting on something for Leicester, and especially with there being so much bad news and sadness around and negativity around, we wanted to bring something positive to Leicester. And so we came together. Highcross approached me because I asked them last year when I put on another event if I could do something around mental health. So I brought Lindsay on board to help me because obviously the project is quite massive.
hmm.
And we came together and I mean, we toyed around with a few different names, but we called it Beat the Odds
Yeah.
because we wanted it to be around the theme of not just mental health, but mental health, neurodiversity, and well-being. And Beat the Odds is all about the fact that people have had to overcome something. So a parent may have had a child who's had a child diagnosed with ADHD or autism. What do they do about it? They themselves go through their own journey of mental health and stress and stuff like that, and often don't know where to go. We've got Ditch the Knife involved, who are working towards taking knife crime off the streets, like knife prevention. We were involved with the installation of a bleed kit with them. So what we've done is brought together a load of initiatives, CICs and businesses, that some of these haven't got a marketing budget to get the exposure, and so the public don't know where to go. So what we wanted to do is bring these people together so that they get the exposure, the public get to see where they can go to for support, advice, or even some of the services. There's organizations where they've come on board where they're like offering performing arts,
Right.
which is around mental health, and even outdoor activities around mental health and well-being. We've got some well-being initiatives involved as well, and we want to just kind of raise awareness of the amazing people that we've got in Leicester that offer these great services.
So will there be lots of people there on the day? Well, there's 2 days, isn't there? Next.
Yeah. So we've got um, the two floors of the Top Man and Top Shop store. So the old Top Man and Top Shop.
Yeah.
So it's opposite next door to Reese. We've got both the floors. We're having a stage where we've got speakers as well. So we'll be scheduling a timetable. We've got activities happening as well. We've got a few things happening displayed outside as well. So in between the John Lewis and the Highcross entrance, we've got things that will be displayed over there as well. We've got children's activities, we've got raffles, so there'll be loads going on. We want it to be a very interactive event. So we've spoken to all the exhibitors, and obviously these conversations are ongoing as people are coming on board, where we're saying keep your stalls quite interactive, where people can do little activities with them and just engage. And I think society has become very much like everyone is on their devices,
Mhm.
and we want to kind of bring the connection of humans back, and arts and crafts and just physical things where we interact together as families as well,
Mhm.
and friends, and showing children about these social skills that they may have lost, because let's be honest, we all get busy, don't we? And kids are often just on devices, so we just want to kind of bring that back. Footfall, we're looking at when we did it last year, we did a supercar event for my brother's business. What happened is they said that the footfall is usually about 40,000, but that weekend we had about a 56,000 footfall. So we're looking at a very high footfall, and that's why we've chosen the weekend that we have with Highcross,
Yeah.
because they said that's their busiest weekend. So there will be a lot of footfall. But yeah, it's going to be quite exciting.
So will people just be able to walk by and go in then, or is it a paid event? Or
No, it's free. It's advertised on the Highcross website. So if you go on the Highcross website, it's under events. So it's already on there. Beat the Odds is on there, like so the times and the days. And then it's a free event. People just turn up. There'll be exhibitors, people to talk to. So yeah, there's no registration or anything like that. It's just
oh.
turn up and enjoy.
So do you think, well, obviously when you're struggling with mental health, it's, you know, you don't know where to turn and you don't sometimes have the strength to seek out the advice. So is this bringing it to people in
Yeah, I think we just want to highlight that, we're all here.
Hmm.
Like it, and I think for us, it's about the community that we've created with the exhibitors is that, so I'm a mental health instructor as well. So I'm, qualified trainer in mental health. But if there was something that I couldn't do, I would be able to signpost them to one of the other exhibitors. So we've created this community of all of us that are working towards a common goal. Like we all want to make a difference. We're all passionate about making a difference. And that's why these guys have come on board, because it's not like this isn't about Lindsay and I making money from this. This is about raising awareness, making a difference in the community and showing people where they can turn to, and that we are all here. We are here to support, we're here to help, and how they can access it, because often people don't know how to access these services.
and are all the exhibitors from Leicester?
Yes, so far every single one is from Leicester, or Leicestershire. So surrounding areas like, the villages as well, Loughborough. So yeah, so far everyone is from Leicester. We've got one speaker that is coming from London. He was recently, in fact, it was somebody that I met through Ramel. He did the walk, Bhupinder Sandhu, he did the walk from London to Cardiff, I think it was. And he walks for mental health. So he's coming on as a speaker, but he's from London. And I'm just waiting for confirmation for one other person who does prana healing. She's from London, but she hasn't filled in her registration yet, but she's very much interested as well. But it's because she can do it remotely. So we're open to other exhibitors if they're able to provide the services to Leicester locals.
Yeah.
We're not offering this exhibition to people that would have to, only provide service in Birmingham, let's say, and people would have to travel to Birmingham. It needs to be Leicester local, how Leicester local people can access these services.
Yeah. And do you think it will uplift people? These talks, are they meant to be inspiring as well for people?
Yeah. So we've got people that will be talking about mindfulness, mental health, men's mental health. Some people are sharing their stories about how they got through their struggles or how they beat the odds. We've got somebody talking about menopause, and even like female health is important. So we've got all of these different conversations happening, and we will be putting a timetable together for over the 2 days where everybody, so if you see that you want to come and listen to a talk about menopause, the talks will be about 10-15 minutes. You can come back at that time. So everything will be scheduled. We haven't sorted the times out yet, because obviously we're just still working on the exhibitor side. So I'll be working on the logistics soon, but yes, there'll be timetables for all of the talks.
Can people keep their eye out on a certain website for that then, or
At the moment, it's just the main event is advertised on Highcross, and that's just the dates and times for the event.
yeah,
But if you hashtag beat the odds,
yeah,
we are popping up everywhere.
all right,
But people can also see the dates and times on the River Consultants Facebook page, and a different human design Facebook page. But the River Consultants Facebook page is the most up to date one, with all of the exhibitors being introduced and all of the times and everything that is happening, that's the one that is kept most up to date at the moment.
Yeah. How many exhibitors would you say you have in total?
Currently, we've got 30 that have registered, and everything's finalised with them. We've still got space for another 5 to 8, so we're still open to exhibitors coming on board. We are looking for sponsors as well, because obviously Lindsay and I are putting this on through like our own pockets. So I mean, if there are businesses that want to advertise or support the whole cause, then what we would do is ask them to sponsor, and we would get, you know, their banners up in the shop. You can have your leaflets out, and we would do a post with them, a social media post. They'd be on both of the websites as well, mine and Lindsay's. And we'd do a social post to promote them as a sponsor as well, so that they get the exposure as well. So yeah, we are looking for sponsors.